Everyone in India, and you speak to anyone in government, has very warm memories of your time as Foreign Secretary, because we believe that ahead of all the others, you recognize the importance of India, and you tried to forge stronger ties between the UK and India. The trade deal is one example. There is obviously a follow-up question to that. Was everyone in the UK behind you? Because you do know that your Home Secretary said that she was against the trade deal because there were too many illegal immigrants from India, which wasn't even true. And then later, on a slightly unrelated issue, you sacked her, and she was back in office in 10 days. So that kind of thing makes us nervous.
Well, what we have seen is we've seen a huge increase in the number of students coming from India to the UK, which is extremely welcome.
Yep.
I'm not going to go into the trade deal negotiations, but clearly services and the way that we provide services between our two countries is really important. And I think there's a difference between issues of illegal immigration, which are very serious for the UK. We've got a problem with small boats in the English Channel, and making sure that we work with our friends and allies. We've got people with the right skills coming to the UK, and I'm a big supporter of making sure that happens. And we've got a huge Indian diaspora in the United Kingdom. India has a huge cultural influence on Britain, as well as a huge economic influence on Britain, and I think that's a wholly good thing.
So I'm going to pin you down on that one. Should the issue of people coming across the small boats across the channel, many of whom are Albanians anyway, have been linked to the India-UK trade deal?
I don't believe they're linked at all. You know,
well, a member of your government did.
There's a question about how we deal with illegal immigration, and I think it's completely unfair and wrong for the situation to continue where people are entering the UK illegally. That's completely different from our system, which is now points-based. It's based on the skills you have, and that's how we should decide who comes to the United Kingdom, as well as having particular arrangements with partners. And I negotiated those arrangements in the Australia trade deal. You know, that is the type of thing we should be looking at, you know, as part of developing our broader relationship with a country.
A final question, because you are in India. Among your many achievements in government, the one I think we've noticed in India is there were more people of color in the great offices of state under you than there ever have been. Did you make a great effort, or did this just happen?
Well, I appointed the best people for the jobs. That's really important. And I think it shows what the modern Conservative Party is like, is that those were the best people for the jobs. And you know, we are a multicultural country. You know, we have a huge wealth of talent. We've also got a lot of women in politics as well. And you know, I'm a big supporter of making sure that we have good representation of women. So, but the way the Conservative Party achieved this isn't through quotas. You know, it wasn't through women-only shortlists. It wasn't through, you know, picking particular people. It was about creating a level playing field and making sure we have that meritocracy in the Conservative Party. And I think we've shown we've delivered that, and that is an exciting development for us.